Hey, welcome to Monday Night Real Flight. We're flying live on the YouTube tonight. Break out your real flight. Howdy, guys. Welcome, everyone. Little early, but that's all right. Plenty of time. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Michael Reitza, how are you, sir? We are setting up for Monday night. Get a little stick time in. It's been a while. Oh, dang it. You see what I did? Can't do that on the real game. Oh, glad you're home, Michael. It's been a little while. I'm sure sleeping in that new bed is pretty nice. Gonna enjoy that. Hey Kenny, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. We got the real flight open if you'd like to join. Or Daniel, whoever. If you just want to chat, that's cool too. That's what we're here for. I gotta find my dongle. Yeah, I have trouble with that too. Look, I just use the one that's connected with a cord, you know. It's easy enough. Hey, Victor. How you doing, Victor? What's going on tonight? Oh, that's concentration right there. Ooh, that was a pretty landing. Hey, I hope you guys are doing good. Busy, tired, but here for a bit. Well, thank you, Victor. Yeah, it's been a couple crazy weeks for myself. Kind of personal, you know, but that's the way life is, man. I do pretty good. I do pretty well. And I tell you what, this Ultimate biplane is my favorite machine. It is just set up. Dark. How many units of E-Fly turbo timber do I need to last me 40 years? With soft landings almost every time. Hey, Spencer. I'm not sure, man. Maybe ask, who is that? Horizon Hobbies. Woohoo, we got somebody else flying. Let's watch them. Let's watch them. Looks like it's Victor. Thank you for coming in, Victor. Number 6. Put it on Victor. Oh my goodness. There we go. So I got a question tonight for you guys. Mountain RC, how you doing? Just in time for the question. JCB, good evening to you, sir. Does anybody know how many plants are in a hill of beans? Woohoo! Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Kenny says, Dark, I've owned 8 since they came out, and I have a fix for those garbage gear springs. Woohoo! Buzz in the tower. Buzz in the tower, Victor. Hey, man, where did the truck go? Does this field not have the truck? I thought there was a truck. The new version has the Twinbur springs, though. Okay, oh, that's cool. They more heavy duty. I don't know. I've never owned a timber, so I wouldn't know. Dark, that's the fix. Works awesome. There you go. Victor's doing some one-wheel action down the runway. Woohoo! So I smashed my hand right before I came on. Just laid it wide open right on the knuckle. Wonderful. So, and I'm just getting over this one here where it's all bruised. I gotta be nicer to myself. Oh, I forgot. So you see this little thing here? Everybody knows what this is, right? Well, we have to thank Mr. Doug Engelbart because he invented it on this day in 1970. He patented it in 1970. Computer mouse. I thought that was a cool little fact for today. Tickle, tickle. What's up, Paul McNeil in the house? Jolene is flying a Blade Fusion. 700 has entered the field. Woohoo! That looks fun. Nice flying, Victor. Let's watch Richard. Richard's here flying. He's got a Mustang out. Tearing up the skies. No brand new planes. Turbo Timber Evos in the boxes. That's up to you how you treat it. It should last a long time. You're right, Michael. If you treat it, there's some guys at our fields that've got planes that are 6 years old and they look brand new still. If you take care of it, soft landings, do the little touch-ups when you need to. Lori's here. Hi, Lori. We've missed you guys. Hi, Chris. How you doing, my friend? Yes, it's been a while. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the snow. My buddy Greg filled me in. That's good. You guys have a real short window up there of, your outdoor time. Being up in northern Maine, central Maine, wherever it is, right? And yes, no, ugh. So you got to take advantage of it and go out while you can. It's only nice for those month, 2, 3, 4 weeks, whatever it is. Nice flying, Richard Hensley. Scott Morgan has entered the room, flying his little blue plane. We had our week at Wild Fox, but the week before and 2 weeks after that, we had someone here doing some work on the house for us. Nice. Yeah, you got to get it done before it gets too cold. Can't be replacing windows in December. I don't know why, but I fly the most in the winter. Yeah, that's about the only time we can fly out here. It's Arizona. You can go out in the early morning if you're one of those, out at the field at 5:30 people. 5 o'clock even. You haven't flown in a month? Oh, man. Chris, I'm sure you're jonesing. Unfortunately, it got too cold to finish the siding, so he'll be back in the spring. Yeah. I dug my transmitter glove out the other day. Ooh. That's that it's cold enough there for a glove? Wow. I'm spoiled. It's 65 here and I got a jacket on and I'm cold. I'm crying about it. There you go. Good cup of coffee in the morning, keep your hands warm. Dan Zimmerman, hey everybody. Hope to be on soon. Have a great flying day yesterday. That's great, Dan. Good to hear it. So you ever wonder to yourself, I wonder what football team took that first airplane ride to another game? You know who it was? It was the Green Bay Packers. And that happened today in 1940. .34 here right now. Woke up to a coating of snow, but it melted as the sun got high in the sky. Oh, that's great. It helps a lot in the field. Wow, Bill, what's up? Not much, Paul. Having a good day, though. Got to watch my granddaughter Reagan for about 4 hours. Her mom went to a meeting where she works for a couple hours. And then she had some court stuff to go take care of. As far as, you know, all of the things going on in her life. 45 is almost beach weather around here, I bet. I can just see the old guy with the big, big belly in the Speedos walking on the beach, Michael, with the sunglasses and the gold chain and the big hairy back. Oh, man. Yeah, have they done the polar dip yet up there, Lori? Or is that's on January 1st, right? Blind Neil, tap the like button. Thank you, sir. Blind Neil's in the house. Thank you for stopping in, hanging out. So nobody answered how many beans are in a hill of beans. Does anybody know? It's got to be a lot. Looks like the MD-11 and the MD-10 will never fly again. Oh, no kidding, Paul. When did you hear that news? About 2 inches around here, but it's all gone. They got about a foot in Pennsylvania, though. Ooh, dang. You missed that big storm around the 10th. Yeah. What kind of beans? That makes a difference. Well, I don't know. I've always heard that, it doesn't make a hill of beans, but how much is a hill of beans? I try to make the rounds to hit the like button for people and remind others to do the same. Many blessings to you, Neil. I certainly appreciate that, and I'm grateful for you speaking up and reminding everybody. I mean, what kind of beans do they make into a hill? Do they grow the beans on a hill? Is that what it is? When they pick them, do they pile them in a pile? A hill? Brutal. All right, let's see who's flying. Boom, let's go to Jolene. Jolene is flying a big jet airliner. 57 degrees there. Nice flying, Jolene. Lima, kidney baked. They are different sized hills. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to find out more information on my end before we answer the question. Gear up. Tail wagging. Cool stuff. I don't think it has enough control. Yeah. Nice flying, people. Woo! That was a nice move, Victor. Oh man. I think you just made the air mass come down. The oxygen mask just deployed from the ceiling. Oh, somebody's got the blimp. Nice flying, Jolene. Got a lot of people in here. Let's go down to Scott Morgan. Watch Scott rip his little blue plane around for a little bit. Thank you for joining, Scott. Thank you for coming in and flying. So how did the markets end up today? Were they down or up, or what happened? I didn't catch that. Woohoo! An S-Bach. There we go. Dragon wingtips. Nice, Flying Scott. Cutting up the sky. So today was the first day ocean-going vessel, a ship, went through the Panama Canal from Pacific to the Atlantic. Craig Bevan. Hey, Wild Bill. Hey, guys. How you doing, Craig? Glad to see you, my friend. And the most historical thing that I could find that happened today that I can remember as a kid, right? Was somebody going, "Well, I am not a crook." I did, Craig. I started cutting the roof off of the 4-wheel drive one. I was able to get a little bit of that done, marked out and cut. Somebody's got free beer in the fly zone. I didn't take it all the way off because I still got to do a little bit of work on that back panel above the window. It's kind of smashed in from some, I guess the old farmer put some pipe on the roof or something and mashed down that edge. So that was the only place I didn't cut all the way through. Stock market is always good if you have the right investment. That's right. Keep your money in the stock market until you don't have any. No, most people do well. Just follow what the politicians do and you'll be rich like that. Craig, for the summer, Craig, I pushed the little blue 2-wheel drive truck down under the covered parking to keep it in the shade, during that summer sun. And the other cab is just right up here on the concrete slab already, so I might as well work on it while it's close. Plus, I want to play with the welder, and I need to get some gas so I can do some MIG welding. It will be better if I can MIG stuff instead of wire feed. I mean, wire feed stuff works okay, but yes, sir, Dan Zimmerman. Invest like Nancy Pelosi, and you'll be in good shape. Which, yes, that's some great news that you all probably heard. She is not going to run again. She is going to retire after almost 50 years. Or 40 plus, whatever. Right? Scott Morgan, thank you so much. Let's go to Seth. Watch Seth for a little bit. He must be way up there. I don't even see him. don't even see him. He must be flying with the binoculars on. Okay. We can't see Seth. Let's go to Tom. Tom Gibson. Tom's over there. Not flying. Let's go to Z-Man, which is Dan, I believe. And we'll watch Dan. He's got the Mustang out. Yeah, I got to dig out some body hammers and my little metal shapers. I got a few of them, although they're really old. Had that set probably since the 80s at least. I mean, I got a big 18-inch by 3-inch board, you know, with a nice handle on either end for doing some pretty good body work, although last time I looked at it, the ends of it they kind of curve out. So I don't know if I use it. Probably get some of those nice they look like plexiglass. Or Tim Smith, how are you? Yeah, they're like Lexan boards. They glue a little round tube on top of them. Spoons. Yeah. Nice flying, Dan. P-51 Mustang. Looks like Louis the Fourth. Maybe Mike Bird will be checking in a little bit. Hopefully he's doing well. If not, I'm going to miss you, Mike. Maybe he's sleeping in. Woohoo! Nice flying, Dan. Same shit, different day. Just getting older. Yep. I heard that. Same here. So you like my free hat? From Napa, of all places. I went there and bought a couple $100 worth of stuff, and the lady's like, "Oh, you want a hat? Here you go." And so my wife works in, auto parts. She goes, "Oh, Napa don't know how, huh?" I just got booted off. Oh no! We all got booted off. There's no roof light. What the heck happened here? Okay, well, let's try it again, okay? We'll open up the roof light again. I remember we were having this issue before. Okay. There we go. Go up to multiplayer. Go host. Monday Night Roof Light host. Sorry about that, guys. If everybody got kicked off and it went away. Okay, there we go. Hosting multiplayer. Monday Night Roof Light. Having trouble with my roof light. I hope to get in next time. Yeah, the whole thing just shut down, Chris. I shut down for everyone. I just started a new multiplayer if you want to try again. I remember it was like 3 weeks ago. It was just shutting down like crazy. Dan's here. Thank you for jumping in right away, Dan. You got the sky all to yourself. Oh, yeah. Must have been dab time. CVO Hobo has entered. How are you tonight, David, sir? Crystal, if you're listening, howdy to you. Ooh. Victor is flying the Aeroworks Ultimate 2300 150cc monster. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Some great flying, Dan. It's back and forth across the field. I like to get into where I'm doing Cuban 8s or, hammerheads, smoke break. Yeah, that sounds good, Paul. Time for a smoke break. Woohoo, flaps down and wheels up. Oh, come on, Bill. Get rid of that window up there. Thank you. Sorry. Oh, man. Dan, thank you, sir. We'll jump to CVO and the big giant reactor. My buddy has a reactor. He tried to give it to me and I told him no. But after watching the way that one flies, oh man, probably be a real fun plane. Very nice flying, David. Knife edge. Beautiful. I like that checkerboard on the bottom of the wing. Any plane that has that, I like it. Just a cool design. Nice flying, David. Philip, how you doing, Philip? Nice to see you, sir. Still having trouble on your end. I'm sorry, Chris. Chris, you've been driving your truck a lot? Have you had the first oil change on it yet? You over 5,000 miles yet? And hopefully you didn't run across any deer. Damn time change has me all fouled up. Yes, it does, huh? It never messes with me. We don't change. Yes, I have 9,000 on it now. Nice. Very nice. Have you waxed it yet? Is that something you need to do up there? I had 7 times where there are deer in front of me. Oh, geez. I'm sure the brakes are working really well. You've tested them to the fullest extent. Philip, looks like you might be living in the USA soon. I don't know about that, but buffed it out once. Oh, good. I mean, that one fender's probably got new paint on it still, doesn't even need to be touched. We put the deer whistles on both trucks, and I have to say they work. You know, my buddy Greg swears by them. He's got him on his little Ranger. He had him on his Bronco. I'll be happy just to be living. LOL. You and me both, Philip. It's a one day at a time. It's not good to live in the past and think about the past, although you can reminisce, right? You can think about, good times, or, hopefully you don't think of bad times if things happen to you in the past. But we only live right now. Right now is it. There might not be any future. There's a past, but it's gone. You can't change it. David, thank you so much for flying. Let's go to Victor. We didn't watch Victor too much yet. Scott! Victor, I was scrolling through your YouTube post and I'm thinking like, wow, how awesome and beautiful is life, bro, right? You're crushing it. Yeah. I backed up against a dead lilac tree while backing the camper up. Buffed all the scratches out. Oh, that's good, Chris. Woohoo! Victor's got the Viper. Scott Morgan, nice to see you, sir. Thank you for all you do. And you are crushing it as well. Weather in Texas is in the 70s. Morning, afternoon, 80s. It's crazy. Yes. Same here, Richard. It's 65 right at the moment. But it's supposed to cool off, so I can imagine you guys are going to get cooled off too. Not unless you're in the southern part of Texas. The 1.5 meter P51 at Horizon is heavily discounted. I have 2 P51s already. Do I need another one? Probably. You know, you buy them while they're cheap. I try and buy everything on sale, especially shoes. We are at 34 degrees at the moment. Ooh, brr. Makes me cold, Chris. Over $200 off? Wow, that's a darn good price. That would put it in the $400 range, wouldn't it? Isn't it like almost $600? Jeff in Lower Alabama? How are you, Jeff? Glad to see you, sir. Wow, Bill, how are your little cats? Well, I still have the one little shop cat. It's only going to get worse for us. Yeah. The $300 range. Wow. Tim, that's a really good price. They'll be out of stock before you know it. Maybe that's their plan. So have any of you seen the new AT-6 Texan at the field or in person flying? Free beers back in the flying area. That's a killer name. Oh, man. Victor, thank you for flying. Let's go to Scott. Watch Scott for a few minutes, then we'll go to JCB, and then we'll have some free beer. Woohoo! Ah, Jeff, they're getting ready to pull it. Like from production and not offer the 1.5 anymore? That would be interesting. I got the FMS P40 when it was $290. Then it went to $420 or something like that. Wow. That's a big jump. Quit selling it, I bet. Yeah. CVO. Hi, David. Hi, Crystal. If Crystal's there. Hello. The Mustang is such an iconic model. It's been done so many times. I can't say that they all fly well. Do they all fly as good as like the 1.5 from E-flite? Isn't there a bigger one, like a 1.7? That would be like the FMS? Shout out to CVO. Oh, guys, free beer left. Sorry about that. Dan, I have the parts for the 1.1 FMS. I have the FMS 1700. Yeah. Is it a little slow, Chris? Does it fly more scale-like than, say, the 1.5? Probably is a little more slippery in the air. I have the Freewing P51 1450 millimeter. Nice. That's real comparable to the 1500, yeah. Excellent flying, Scott. Dan, that's a sweet plane. It flies solid. I've been better, Lori. Thanks. Ah, Philip, I hope you're not sick. My buddy Greg up there in Maine, he's sick. He's got laryngitis and whooping cough, and it's probably all going around up there right now too, huh, Lori? He's been sick for a week. Not the hot rod, I meant to say. Okay. It'll do everything you want it to. Well, that's good. Tim Smith. Dan, prop down your 1450 Mustang if you're looking for more speed. Oh no, pulled a calf muscle at work. Was pretty bad, but I'm healing. Oh, that's good, Lori. Yeah, I guess my buddy Greg just hangs around with the wrong people. Philip, that's not fun. Pull your calf muscle, that hurts like heck. It'd be tight for 2 weeks. Scott, thank you so much. Let's watch JCB fly. Dan, I have a 10-7 on it. So, Philip, I think I saw you playing on the bass. That was pretty cool. I didn't know you played the bass. Thought you only played the guitar. Jim is flying my favorite plane. Yeah, mine too. I have been working on my senior cadet red in color. I think it's ready for the maiden flight soon. That is awesome, Richard. The SIG senior cadet is just beautiful. Neither did I, Bill. Dan says, I have a 2-blade for it, but forget what size it is. Yeah, Richard, I had a SIG Senior that I built from a kit, and it was red and white, and had lights in it from an AT6 kit. You know, they were just aftermarket lights from RAM or ROM, something like that. And they worked really well. Had 2 big, bright, wing lights just shined right off the front. Puts a little clear tape over them. Looked great. The hardest part was chopping out the leading edge between 2 ribs to put the light in there. You got to do it if you're going to do it. I put an OS 46FX on it. Nice. Yeah, I just had a ball bearing 40, OS 40, the FX. And it was just perfect. Back in tomorrow on light duties. Yeah, I got to get cleaning up the rest of the bottom of the yard tomorrow, Philip. And I'll tell you what, I've been cleaning up the yard quite a bit down at the bottom, right? There's a lot of trimming and whatnot to do. Weed pulling, raking, burning the piles. That's easy work. That's easy work compared to watching a 9-month-old child. I'd rather work in the yard. Not that I don't want to watch my granddaughter. That's a lot of fun. But it's a lot of work. I don't know how parents do it nowadays. It's the time change still has me effed up. It has been dark for 5 hours already. Yeah. Nice landing, Jim. Hope they can accommodate you and it doesn't aggravate your leg. Yeah. Greg Rowland in the house. RC Rowland. The man who has made his channel jump by 3,000 subscribers in about 2 months. Great job, Greg. Great job. It only takes that one video. I'm going to Lights as well this week. Yeah. That's awesome. They fly so easy that you can easily fly them at night. Although, back in the day we used to tape a bunch of glow sticks to them. That way you do have some kind of reference if your battery power lights go out. It's funny, we go to Michael's and buy out the glow sticks just so we could go fly. The lady go, "What are you buying all those for?" "Whoa, we tape them to our airplanes and go fly." Yeah, baby. Oh, that's awesome, Philip. At Lori, they have been great. Offered to drive my car, get groceries, and yes, they plan on very light schedule. I have to show up and they can pay me for the whole day. My views have dropped off the scale. Oh man. Yeah, Chris, I don't put out any videos except for this Monday Night Real Flight thing. Or I haven't in a long while. And, I don't really get all that many views. But that's okay. I'm not doing it for the views. I'm doing it so we can hang out and have fun. I can watch you guys fly real flight. BS with you guys. Very nice flying, JCB. Got CVO. CVO is parked. We'll watch Scott for a few. Scott's parked. We'll watch JCB. Thank you for flying, Jam. More truck videos. Yes, Paul. Paul, I went out there with a grinder today and started cutting the top off the roof, marked it out. Going to send you some pic, Wild Bill. Here I come, mofo. I found my dongle. I could fly. Ah. Well, we'll switch it back to you, Scott. I'm busy downloading some planes. Okay. Well, let's go. Boom. watch CVO for a few minutes, and then we'll switch to Kenny Rogers when he's in here. Oh my goodness. Brian Chambers is in the room. Yes, sir. Yeah, Scott, that would be awesome. You know, I just don't have some of the aircraft that you guys fly. Like right now, Carlos joined, and I don't have the plane that is flown by Carlos. So the appropriate default little blue plane. That one video has 100,800 views now. Wow. I don't know. I'd be figuring out how to post that sucker again. Gonna be a minute. Time to update stream. I have a sailing sim running Sail Away 3. Sailing to the UK. Whoa, that sounds pretty cool. 1,008,000. Oh, wow. 1,008,000 views, Greg. Rename it and put it back up in a week. Make it a minute shorter in the front and 10 seconds. Oh man, I love you. Thank you. Ooh-wee. That sounds like a great idea, Lori. Okay, CVO. Thank you, sir. Who have we not watched? Brian Chambers. Brian Chambers. Let's watch Brian for a little bit. I thank all you pilots for jumping in, hanging out. My wife was nice enough to bring me a cupcake. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Gotta stay hydrated, guys. Gotta drink water too. So, Jeff in Lower Alabama, what Sail Away 3? What is that about? You can pick any sailing ship or any class, like a clipper, or is it old ships? You're a lucky man, Wild Bill. Thank you, Paul. I know I am. I feel really blessed sometimes. 43%. Taking a while. That's right. We're on for a whole other hour, Kenny. So no rush. Turtle RC is flying. Woohoo! Brian's cutting it up. I had no idea Brian could fly that well. Might not be Brian Chambers. It might be. Good to see you and everyone, Bill. Yes, Philip, it's good to be here, man. I, had to abruptly leave the show last time, and I'm deeply sorry about that, but sometimes it's it's life. You just got to deal with things. And although it wasn't really pleasant, what was going on. Hey, because I left, I was able to get things squared away. So it was worth it, right? You get two, a 38-foot and another little one that doesn't sail well. You can get all kinds of sailboats. I have an old big wooden boat, the Partridge. Cool. Family first. Yes, Philip. You can control the sails just like a real sailboat. That's challenging, Jeff. Do the wind directions change? Do you get the does it follow the tides, the breezes, and all that? You got to kind of pick your way across. Brian Chambers. Brian, thank you so much. Let's watch Carlos. Carlos. That's what matters, Bill. Yes, Lori, it does. At the moment, it mattered more than doing the show. So it uses real current weather systems. Wow, that's really cool, Jeff. Very nice flying, guys. Carlos knows how to cut it up. We haven't seen Fly Good Don't Suck yet, but that's all right. Some nice flying, Carlos. Oh, I gotta stand up for a minute. My butt went numb after an hour and 15 minutes. 71%. We're getting there, Kenny. Urban Legend. Hello, Wild Bill in the chat. How are y'all doing this evening? Well, I'm doing much better tonight. Thank you for asking, Ty. The last couple Monday nights haven't been all that great, but tonight's been good. Probably because we got cupcakes. I'm gonna have to eat it, right? Paul McNeil says, I have been buying vintage slot cars on eBay like crazy. That's pretty darn cool. I know it's all making a comeback, right? Everything old is new again. Everything cool from the 70s and 60s and 50s. You know, it all comes around. Dan says, that's cool, Paul. I have an HO track that is 59 feet in length. I don't have anywhere to set it up in the house currently. 59 feet's a lot of track. That would make a nice... That's more than... That's like a bedroom floor full of track. It would be a lot. Ooh, nice flying, Carlos. Nice inverted flat stuff. Woohoo! Carlos, thank you, sir. Richard's flying. Let's go down the list. We'll watch Richard. Marlboro Man has left. It fits on a 4x8 sheet of plywood. Oh, it must be pretty close together. Oh, you know what, Dan? I bet it has bridges that go up and around. A couple of them, maybe. I remember my track had that. Go under a tunnel. It has 3 levels. Wow. That's really cool, Dan. Dan, the HO track, is that the bigger track or the bigger cars, or is that the little ones? I forget. Just like with the trains, I mean, I know G gauge is garden scale, but you know they got O gauge and all different gauges, and it's been so long I couldn't tell you what they are now. Mark Trent 3D, little one's 1/64 scale, like a Hot Wheel. That's the ones I had, Dan. Yeah. My uncles had the bigger cars, right? The ones that were a little older. which I had first, but then, you know, like a lot of their toys, they either went back to them or went to somebody else after me. HO is a little bigger than Hot Wheels. Build a shelf about 2 feet from the ceiling around the room. Maybe you'll have it go through the wall into another room. That'd be cool. Jackson RC Aviation. How you doing, Chris? Nice to see you, my friend. I was just watching James May. You know what? I watched that too, Philip. He was going to run that thing around one of those old tracks that's no longer there. I might need to do something creative like that, Greg. That would be cool. Man, I know at our Ace in the Place hardware store, they have a track around the entire, outside wall. I have totes and totes of cars, engines, building kits, landscape material, track, etc., etc. I need to find a new home for. My late husband collected them in hopes. I'm going to build a big HO track. It takes a lot of layout. Yes, it does. It certainly does. Yep, Brooklyn Speedway. That's right. Kind of wild how that town just took over the whole track and everything. It was funny the way that people were like all cool with them running the track through their front yards and stuff. HO and N-Scale. Wow, very cool. You know who does a lot of that stuff is EQ. EQ is just way into the buildings and all the stuff. Eric's a great guy, man. I like EQ. Hope he's doing well. Not my bank account, McNeil. LOL. Chris Jackson, thank you for the live plane spotting thing. That was really awesome. I enjoyed that. I think that video is 15 years old or more now, Bill. No kidding. You know what? I try and pay attention to if it's relevant, if it's current. I had no idea it was 15 years old. Maybe it's new to YouTube and just 15-year-old show they did back in the day. That kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, Philip, my wood stove room is full of totes, and there's track, rail, bed, etc. down in the basement. Richard Hensley, thank you for entertaining us for a little bit. Let's go to Turtle. Watch Turtle fly. Free beers hanging out. Literally touching the tail with the Cap 232. Very nice flying, guys. Yeah, thanks. We'll do more. Going to look at some better equipment. I can imagine better equipment now. Would it be considered, like a tariff item? Would you have to pay a tariff on it now? Is everything like that's going up? Just like groceries? Yeah, there's a whole series of James May videos on him doing world records like that. Yeah. Cool. Interesting chap he is, I'll tell you. Better camera equipment, yep. He flew an RC plane to France, or tried to. Like over the English Channel, you mean? Or from the US? Yeah, that would be cool. Well, I bet that old truck of yours would make it no problem, Paul. Yeah, you guys with your RC hobbies have an idea of what I have to deal with. Yes, Across the Channel. It's a great video. I'm going to have to look it up. I was reading a story today about how they used to put those big buoys out in the English Channel for the fighter pilots or anybody that was shot down or gunned down off a boat or fell off a boat, that they could have somewhere to go, hopefully be rescued. Those buoys were big enough to where they had a lounge inside of them. Let's just say we are trying to blend what was 3 households into one house. Yeah, that's not easy, Lori. Beautiful. I think I need to sit down again. Here I come. Awesome, Kenny. Turtle, thank you for flying. Let's go to Mark Trent 3D. Mark Trent is hanging on the prop. Kenny Rogers is flying an E-Flight Viper. Lori, my wife would like all my hobby stuff be gone yesterday. Philip says, yeah, I've seen those, Bill. Tell me about it, Bill. Well, I'm grateful that we're all having a good night. Just hanging out. No interruptions tonight. That's a good thing. It's been a minute. So in 1931, the American Clipper. You ever hear about the American Clipper? Charles Lindbergh. He made the first flight for Pan Am from Cuba to South America. Almost 100 years ago. But it's a father-son thing, so I'm covered. Market trend is not in the sky, so we'll go to Dean Stunts 01. We'll watch Dean fly. Nice job, sir. Hanging out. Dean, those are some good looking stunts you're doing. Yes, sir. Woohoo. Everybody's chatting on the screen there. You can kind of see it at the bottom below me right here. Dean's in the house. Night, guys. Long day of pulling leaves out of pools tomorrow. Oh, man. That sounds like a pretty nice job, actually. Especially in the summer. Right now, yeah, maybe not. Tim, have a great day. Have a great week. Thank you so much for stopping in, hanging out for a little bit. I'm grateful to you, sir. Okay, let's go down the list. Kenny Rogers. JCB, thank you for jumping in and flying with us. Looks like a good crowd of people flying tonight. Thank you, guys. Stay hydrated. Paul, I have seen that movie with the pool man. Nice looking jet there, Kenny Rogers. Looks fast as F. Woohoo! Some inverted speed. Woohoo! I think that one took the rudder and the fin right off. Nothing like reruns of Seinfeld. Well, I thought it was reruns of Columbo and the Rifleman. And then after that, Murder, She Wrote comes on, you know? You guys know all the old 70s shows, right? That too, yeah. Some Ironsides. Yep, pretty much. Philip, here's a link for later to the James May video. Toy Stories, the series was called. Yep. I remember the Toy Stories part. JCB, I liked Gleason and Ed Norton, the Honeymooners. Yes, sir. You're right. You know, my wife likes to watch Hawaii Five O, the old ones. She knows them all. She'll be watching it and she'll be like, oh, I remember this part. Watch. With McGarrett. To the moon, Alice. Yes, sir. The Meccano motorcycle was a good one, too. Charlie Chan. That's almost going back to the silent movies there, Chris. Well, I can't believe, it's already more than halfway through November. Going to check out and watch the Cowboys game. See you next Monday night, Wild Bill. Richard Hensley, thank you so much for being here with us. I certainly appreciate it. I would say go Cowboys, but I'm really not a Cowboy fan anymore. I was, but I'm not anymore. I like those other losers, the Chiefs. Amos and Andy, I remember that one. No, he talks. Must be my police background. Hi, Bill and everyone. Mike Bird, what's up, my friend? Glad you made it in. Pop a cold one and have a seat. Tell us how your day was. How's Sherman doing? Had hard not to laugh, lol, when it happened, but once he drove off, we busted a gut. Oh no, Lori! A 6-year-old? That's crazy. That is crazy. Kenny is killing it with the ultimate biplane. Woohoo! Smoke on, Kenny. Rather watch old episodes than anything new. You're darn right. You know, it seems like more and more I just click on Wii TV, which is like a whole bunch of old stuff. I don't even know what number it is on the box, but not like I really watch much. But, you know, if I go in and just sitting there on the couch, turn it on, watch a little bit. Nice flying, Kenny. You almost made it all the way around. Just crap remakes that ruin the classic originals. Oh, Philip, you must be talking about Batman. Oh, wait, no, that's right. Kenny's cutting up the sky tonight. Who have we not watched? Matthew W. Stein. He has not flying right at the moment. The Majestic Niglet. Okay. We'll watch you for a little bit. Got the Aeroworks. It's a nice plane. How many Supermans is there now? 2. Well, I went flying Sunday morning. Had 3 great flights with the new 2-meter Timber SWS. Very cool, Mike Bird. My wife watches all the fake Netflix. Yeah, they shoot it up, don't they? And no one gets hit. Oh my goodness, Chris. You know, that's the way it was back in the old times, like on the A team, Chris. The A team shot up all kinds of ammo, and they never hit one person hardly. CVO enjoyed, Bill. Thanks for hosting again. Thank you for being here and flying, David. You have a great night and a great week. That is funny, Chris. All I can say is she flies amazing. Reminds me of the big yellow T-28. That, you know, the T-28 is a beautiful flying aircraft. Oh my goodness. It's like a low wing trainer. Well, it is a low wing trainer, right? Jeez, what am I saying? I like how the tires squeal on dirt. Yeah, that's true, Lori. The sound effects weren't all that great back then, weren't? Oh, and I filmed some of my flights, so hopefully post soon. Awesome, Mike Bird. That would be great. Hopefully your nephew is doing well. I need to put that yellow carbon T-28 together. It's still in the box. Chris, yes, sir. Yes, Phil, I did also have a hat cam. I made a hat cam, Mike Bird, and I tried to use it, and I really had a lot of trouble with it. The Fred Barron RC. Hey, Wild Bill. Hi, Fred. Thank you for joining us, Fred. Let's see. Free beer. Let's watch free beer. Okay. Maybe not. Let's see. CR Black, 1929. Coming in hot. Woo! So I was surprised to see Pilot Ryan on before my show. I didn't know he was on Mondays. That was a pleasant surprise to click on and see him on. Fly Good Don't Suck is here. It was fine once, got it pointing in the correct direction. That's good. I'm going to have to go try it again. Just do like a touch and go, take off and land, and then check the camera, take off, land, check the camera. I should do that, huh? I think I will. quick. Real quick, I'll do this. Real quick, like. Never happens real quick. Woohoo! Charge a couple batteries. I'll charge a couple batteries. No comment. No comment. I usually don't have any comments either. CR Black. Yummy Jummy. We got all kinds of people in here tonight. It's when you don't have a passcode, you get all kinds of characters. That's alright. Oh, you know what? I better not forget to plug in my radio, huh? Can't forget that part, right? Here's my radio. Old DX8 works great. See if I can do it without making a mess. Unplugging something. There we go. Put it right in front of the dang comments, Bill. Wonderful. There we go. Hey, Turtle. Let's see here. Who we on? Somebody left. Let's see. We're on me. That's why. Fly good, don't suck. There we go. Now we got some action. Sorry about the delay. Last minute decision. Hey, Turtle RC. It was so nice getting all of my RCs from storage. Real kind of forgot what you had. Wow. Thank you for flying, Scott. I believe Fly Good Don't Suck. His name is Scott. Had fun tonight cleaning the drain screen on the dishwasher. That sounds like a bundle of fun, Jeff. More fun than hanging out here. I always find something new in storage. Not much room left in my garage now with the car and planes. That's nice. So I saw the guy on the Late Break show. He pulled out a Volvo P1800 out of a garage. It looked pretty cool. Sorry I was late, Bill. Watching some football with Mom on the phone and making some dirty rice. LOL. Yes, sir. Hopefully Mom's doing well, Fred. The Cowboys win. I have stuff in storage that I haven't seen in 12 years. Wow. That's that's a long time, Lori. You know, divorced 12 years ago, lol, all been packed since. Sometimes you just gotta leave it all behind. You can't take anything with you. Have fun while you're here. Like, yeah, definitely like Christmas opening. That's great, Mike. I had two dads that both collected tools, got so many, now I give them away. I've got a whole bunch of tools. I've got more tools than I can use. One of them I want to use, I need to get out. I've got an old Black & Decker valve grinder to do the seats and the heads, the valves and the stems. Last time I remember seeing it run, I was a teenager. My dad was doing, sets of heads for people out in the carport. Sounds like my late husband, Philip. That is part of the problem with this house. And that's why my stuff is in storage. Yep. Up at 39, 6 minutes left. Third quarter, in the third. That's a pretty good gap. Not like that Denver Bronco Kansas City game. 16-16 with 3 seconds left. And Kansas City loses. Wah, wah. Oh well. Did the Bills play this weekend? Did they get a win in the column? I forgot to ask Michael Wrights of that. I gave away a full set of Snap-on tools. Psh, Paul? Psh. What? No suction cup on stick spinning? Oh, like I had to do back in the day. That is why I bought the shed. No room for planes. Right. Exactly, Chris. The Bills won. Okay. Well, to tell you the truth, I don't know who's in the lead in the AFC or the NFC. Doesn't really matter. It's just a game. Are we back on me again? Yeah. No, we're waiting for Fly Good, Don't Suck. Anybody here we haven't watched yet? Let's see. Free beer. Dean. Keep the action going. We'll watch Dean Dean stunts pretty well, too. Thank you, Dean, for flying. Hanging out. Yeah, I don't keep up with the sports like I used to. Have to hit the rack. Have a great week, everyone. Dan Zimmerman, thank you, sir, for being here, hanging out with us. 8:20 already. Holy cow. Got another 10 minutes or so, and we'll call it a good Monday night. I'm not gone. My real flight comp said F you momentarily. Yep, I hear you. We have had issues. Hope to see you next Monday night, Dan. Have a great week. I'm going to go fly tomorrow. Guys, I'm going to go fly. Mike Bird said, yeah, I just had to adjust the camera. I'm going to go do that. I did buy a new case for my phone. My other one fell apart, so I bought an OtterBox, right? And it's got this little cover for the plug-in. And I absolutely hate the cover. But I understand why they put it on there. I have not watched a hockey game in a long time. They still have hockey? I used to watch a lot of hockey when Wayne Gretzky was, a thing. Back in the late 80s. Hope to see you all next Monday night. Good night, pilots. Good night, Chris. And good night, Lori. Nice to see you guys. I'm glad you're back. DJI Osmo Nano ID good for hat cam. Very small and light. Oh, nice. Kenny, Hangar 51 in the house. How are you doing, Kenny? Dean Stunts is here. Let's put it on Brian C for a minute. Trying to do a rotation real quick on the pilots. Give everybody a last couple minutes. Very nice flying, Brian. Woo! Oh man, sorry about that. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, and it'll be Christmas before you know it. Oh, okay. My wife got this awesome GoPro 13 with all the accessories last year, and we haven't made one video with it yet. Oh, the thing's still sitting in the case. I don't think I've even charged the batteries on it yet. Once you get the angles figured out, it's much easier, Mike Bird. Yes, sir. With the time changes for us, you are on an hour earlier. Yes, sir, Kenny, I sure am. As our time does not change. So, all of you wackadoodles that change your time, I don't know why. I don't know why they do that. Save time, make it dark early. I don't get it. I've started filming some RC adventures, Fred. That's awesome. Woohoo! Okay. Who haven't we watched? Fly Good Don't Suck. We'll watch this guy for a minute. That's why I missed the beginning. Okay. I wish they would stop. The time is right now. There might not be time in the future, and the time that was over there, it's gone. So make good use of your time. I just use a ball cap. That, Philip, that's what I put my camera mount on, was just my ball cap. The first time I looked down, my hat fell off and the camera fell on the ground. So I kind of, didn't really want to do it because of that. Certainly can't break my phone. Wouldn't be worth that. Fly Good Don't Suck, thank you. Scott Morgan action. Axel RC, my goodness. We haven't seen you in ages, my friend. How you doing? We're going to start looking, like for you and Daisy. Send out a search party. Hope you're doing well, my friend. That's okay. I hope your dog's doing well too. Hope Daisy's doing well. We miss you in the Zoom. Come in the Zoom when you can. On my own channel with some shorts. Oh, nice. Dwayne Clark. It has been a bit. How you doing? Thank you guys for joining in. I mount my camera on a construction. Axel. We will try and get that to you somehow. Friday, when Jeff has his show, I'll put the link up, okay? For the Zoom. I'll put it up at the end of Jeff's show. And then you can click in and jump in from there if you're in Jeff's show, that is. Hopefully we'll see you there. Axel has been clubbing. Oh man, can the Turbo Timber Evolution 1.5 be a first plane? I would guess. What time for Central Time? An hour. What time is it now? 9:30. So yeah, Axel, my time doesn't change, so I couldn't tell you any what time it is where you are. I think it's Chicago, right? I am a badass dancer. Dark. Kenny Hanger 51 says dark. I would say yes. And I would believe Kenny. Yep, it's 8:31 here now. Babes twerk me. Copy this and paste it. Oh, there you go. Copy this and paste it in an email to yourself and you'll have it. There you go. So any of you that want to join the Zoom on Fridays, it's usually up in the evenings by 6:30 or 7. That would be my time, so thank you, Fred. It's 10:31 here. So you're 2 hours. You're 2 hours behind. That's not too bad. 8:30 here. 10:30 there. 3:32 a.m. on a Tuesday. Beautiful. Beautiful, Mike Bird. I'm so grateful you come in here at that time of the morning to hang out with us. I'm grateful for all of you hanging out. And I thank you all. Opening my first Stella. Well, about 6 o'clock for me, it's time for coffee and a joint. Enter at your own risk. Yes, sir. Guys, I think I'm going to cut it off right now. Go in. Eat my cupcake finally. I gotta go to I gotta go to bed at 9 o'clock. Thank you, Jeff and Lower Alabama. All of you guys are awesome. Mike, Axel, Kenny, Fred, Dwayne, Philip. I'm really happy. Had a good night. No interruptions finally. No stress. Gotta leave that behind in the past. And we'll see you next Monday night. Same time. 6:30 my time. Remember, man, don't count the days. Make the days count. And I'm going to try and film some flights tomorrow. We'll see you guys next time. Take care.